When you think of augmented reality, don't get confused with virtual reality. When it comes to contrasting these two, there's a fine line that separates from which is which. Augmented reality, also known as mixed reality or AR, is an interactive experience that adds digital elements into the real-life world. In other words, it's a mix of VR and real life. VR, on the other hand, is when the user is immersed in a whole new 3D simulated world. Like VR, augmented reality has aspects of VR, but isn't entirely like virtual reality. There are a lot of uses for AR, some examples being engineering design, educational purposes, or entertainment. Something interesting to note is that AR has actually been around since 1968 when Ivan Sutherland, a scientist at Harvard, developed an AR headset which was a simple system that projected drawings. From then on to the 1990s to present, AR has been used for many things such as NASA's X-38 spacecraft and the US Air Force. As technology has become more advanced, more companies are starting to develop an AR system suitable for work or etc. Microsoft even created their second version of the HoloLens, which has even more features than the last. Smaller companies are also coming up with interesting AR headsets and apps as well, which people might start to use in their daily life. You may have not known it, but you could be using AR in your everyday lives. If you have ever had an iPhone X and up, you know that there is face recognition in Memoji exclusively on the iPhone X and 11. Little did you know that Face ID software uses aspects of augmented reality by scanning your face, projecting thousands of dots onto your face, and sending that info to your phone, unlocking and letting you into your device. For Memoji, the system tracks down your facial expressions and movements to make the animations as realistic as possible. Other uses of AR would be medical training, displaying an interactive 3D model of a human body, which can be helpful for surgical procedures. Another use for AR is also design and modeling, where architects can use AR headsets to visually see construction and what pieces would go where. The list could go on forever. Even though the AR industry is not too big right now, it may grow to be one of the most commonly used industries. A company, for example, such as IKEA, is putting AR to its fullest potential. IKEA created an interface where the user was able to place virtual furniture in real life and see what it would look like. This would help for people who are afraid that furniture wouldn't fit in the room without having the hassle of using measuring tapes and whatnot. As I mentioned with Microsoft, they've created an AR headset called the HoloLens, which can display VR objects in real life. Using your hand, you can move things around almost as if they were really existing. The HoloLens can also serve for entertainment purposes as well, such as displaying a TV right onto your wall and even playing games on the headset. What I suspect is that AR will most likely become part of our everyday lives. Back in 2015, the industry size was only around 500 million. Today, the business is at around $8 billion and is believed to reach $100 billion by 2024, according to Grandview Research. For all we could know, everyone out in the public could be wearing AR headsets as if it was a normal thing. As technology expands and it becomes more in demand, so will the AR industry, and we can already see its stunning growth. The future of augmented reality is unknown to everyone else, but to me, I think AR will greatly impact human society in the later coming years.